The land of Israel was dry and cracked beneath a relentless sun. For years no rain had fallen, crops had withered, streams had vanished. The people whispered in fear, unsure whether to call upon the Lord or the false god Baal, whom many had begun to follow under the rule of Ahab and Jezebel. Into the spiritual drought stepped one man, Elijah. With eyes burning brighter than the sun above, Elisha stood before King Ahab and declared, "Gather all Israel to Mount Carmel. Bring the prophets of Baal and the prophets of Asherah." Soon the mountain was crowded. Hundreds of prophets dressed in elaborate robes stood on one side, 450 prophets of Baal alone. On the other side stood Elijah, alone. He stepped forward and addressed the people. "How long will you waver between two opinions? If the Lord is God, follow him. But if Baal is God, follow him." The crowd said nothing. Elijah proposed a test. 2 altars would be prepared, 2 bulls laid upon the wood. No fire would be set beneath them. The prophets would call on Baal. Elijah would call on the Lord. The God who answered by fire, he would be the true God. The prophets of Baal went first. From morning until noon they cried out, "O Baal, answer us!" They danced around the altar. They shouted. They pleaded. Nothing happened. No voice. No fire. No response. At noon, Elijah began to mock them. "Shout louder. Surely he is a god. Perhaps he is deep in thought or busy. Or traveling. Maybe he is sleeping and must be awakened." The prophets grew frantic. They slashed themselves with swords and spears until blood flowed. They cried out until their voices were hoarse. Still nothing. As evening approached, Elijah called the people closer. He rebuilt the altar of the Lord with 12 stones, one for each tribe of Israel. He arranged the wood, placed the bull upon it, and then did something astonishing. "Fill 4 jars with water," he said, "and pour it on the offering and the wood." They did. "Do it again." They did. "Do it a 3rd time." Water soaked the altar. It filled the trench around it. The sacrifice was drenched beyond reason. Then Elijah stepped forward. His prayer was simple. "O Lord, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Israel, let it be known today that you are God in Israel and that I am your servant. Answer me, Lord, so these people will know that you are God and that you are turning their hearts back again." Before the final word faded, fire fell from heaven. It consumed the sacrifice. It burned the wood. It licked up the water in the trench. It even scorched the stones. The people fell face down. "The Lord, he is God. The Lord, he is God." On that mountain, under an open sky, doubt was burned away. The God who had seemed silent was not absent. He had been waiting. And soon after, as Elijah prayed again, clouds gathered in the distance. The wind shifted. Thunder rolled. Rain began to fall. Not just water from the sky, but renewal for a nation that had nearly forgotten its God. If you enjoyed this story, please subscribe for more videos like this.